Well, imagine showing up at a party on Saturday night and everybody around you is popping something into their mouth to alter their senses.
It sounds weird. It's not a drug, though. Instead, it is part of a cultural trend sweeping the country called flavor tripping. Fox 17's Annie Satowski explains the trend and how it all starts with something called the miracle berry.
The miracle berry itself has been around for centuries. Once used in West Africa to help make bland foods taste sweeter, the M-Berry company has now turned the fruit into a tablet. Take it before your meal and you're in for a unique flavor experience. I spoke with a local doctor to find out how it works, and then we tested it for ourselves to see if it works.
What if you could get your kids to eat their vegetables? Or that good-for-you stuff you know you should be eating was suddenly more tolerable. Sounds too good to be true, but the Arizona-based company M-Berry claims it might be able to make it happen.
I haven't tried it yet, but there's reports that Brussels sprouts actually are palatable on the M-Berry.
Pediatric otolaryngologist Dr. Andrew Heford explains why bitter or sour foods taste better after popping a tablet before a meal.
It's a glycoprotein, just like any other proteins we might eat in our body, and it just happens to adhere to the receptors in our taste buds. And in the environment of a neutral pH, it does not function. In the environment of a low pH, such as a sour type food, it activates the taste bud to make you change your perception.
But is that change in perception harmful or permanent?
No damage occurs from the protein itself.
So we wanted to host a flavor tripping party of our own. We went online to the M-Berry website and ordered these tablets. Our plan is to have 4 different people come in. They'll melt this tablet on their tongue, and then they'll try a series of foods that we give them. Now we're hoping to see if that changes their flavor profile, if at all.
We started with something mild.
I can tell it's a carrot, but it tastes like a better carrot, a better tasting carrot.
Do you like carrots?
I like carrots, but I like carrots with these pills better.
Next, one of the main things M-Berry recommends: pure vinegar.
It tasted like a liquid warhead. It was extremely sour.
It definitely burned a lot. So, you know, if it was vinegar, I could definitely taste it.
As we found out, not everyone at our party tasted the same things.
So I could definitely tell that it was vinegar, more so because of the smell, but it was very sweet compared to, like, you wouldn't just drink vinegar, but that would actually be tolerable.
Turns out there's a scientific reason for that.
There's a distinct difference between taste and flavor, and taste is developed from your taste buds, and it's salty, sweet, sour, bitter, and savory are the 5. And it's the combination of those tastes in addition to the input from your sense of smell, which is what creates the flavor.
Now, usually you wouldn't eat a lemon by itself, but we gave it a shot. Just listen to what our partygoers thought they were eating.
That actually tastes like an orange. I actually don't, I'm pretty fairly certain that's an orange.
It was just like very sweet. If you're gonna get an orange, you are gonna want it to taste like that.
While this can be a fun and new experience for most, it can also have medical implications for some.
People who have been on chemotherapy, who have a metallic taste to their mouths, are starting to use this M-Berry now to help augment their taste perception to make things a little more palatable.
Our group saw practical uses for it too.
I was a picky eater as a kid, and I bet if my parents gave me something like this when I was younger, it may have led me to eating healthier back then than me trying to change my habits now.
Now, Dr. Heford says M-Berry is also being used as a dietary supplement in Japan for people looking to cut down on their sugar intake while still satisfying their sweet tooth. Again, that tablet is safe. It won't alter your taste buds permanently. It wears off in about 20 minutes. In studio, Annie Satowski, Fox 17 News.